Hello, it is October the 31st, 11:35 or something, as I'm recording. And it's Halloween, so there will be explosions in the background for the next couple of videos. Well, I figured 2 videos. This one being my final Preptober video, where I kind of switched things because I was not happy with Kel being just kind of a kidnapped girl. I've decided that Kel is a runaway robot who ejected some key component of herself just as she was about to be captured. And that is what the Phoebus is. And it is what kind of makes a connection in Jesse, this kind of hapless, put upon guy, kind of comedic figure who is lonely and that, but he's kind of just awkward. He just never gets things right. And I'm gonna try and play that for laughs in a kind of bittersweet sort of way. And yeah, so he comes, he finds her, they're able to he revives her, but he's got a connection to her now because the Phoebus connected to him and is implanted in him. So they can't separate. And she needs to get the hell out of Dodge. She needs to get out of here. She needs to get to basically a place where she can be safe and she can be her own being. And the thought is that he'll go with her, and that when they get there, there'll be other people there, or other machines there, that'll be able to help them separate. And then they can go their ways. And he feels a great connection to her because he's been playing this sort of game, what he thought was a game, which is sort of a bonding thing between him and her, or it, as Princess Katie. And he also seems to have powers now, which have come from being rigged with this thing. Really interesting, like, various powers. And a part of that was, I think, to mask the machine. Now they are being chased by Miss Arabesque and her minions, who they kidnapped Katie. They may have kidnapped Katie because they're actually afraid of what Katie represents. Afraid that the people who had built her are going to use her in a way that could threaten humankind on this particular dimension, because it's a different dimension that we're talking about. That I need to hammer down a bit more. So I think, I've got a kind of a general kind of outline. I'm going to have to kind of explore and see how it goes as we go along here. Have to experiment with tone. Yeah, and go from there. So that's what I've got so far for Phoebus. It's going to be it's a fun teen novel is what I'm going for, and we'll see. I'm not gonna I'm gonna work on it every single day of November, but I'm gonna have an experience just telling a story. All right, so that's my thing. I will get up first thing in the morning and I'm gonna write for an hour or two and try and get those words in. That's my plan. All right, more videos later.